that you had some winnings on a fight, and that you're looking to get rid of some goods. Yes.
Yes.
We've got a wagon full of junk outside. You can lure him out there with that. He likes junk.
Yes. I can do this for you.
Okay. Half now, half later. They spill 5 more gems out onto the table.
Oh, yes, yes. Excellent. He takes the gems and these will buy much reflection.
Okay, are you following them?
Yep.
Perception check, DC 20, to notice Mortenzie going outside with those 2 kooky-looking not gladiators, bounty hunters.
All right. Sam gets a natural 1, so he gets a 10. He's been buying beer.
Buying beer and
Buying beer is pretty
beer.
barmaid. Gnomes look at, or goblins look at, hey, I'll get the goblin.
a bloated sense of self-worth.
Yep. Oh, so awesome. Oh, you know that thing I did? It was awesome. 18 from Widget. He's distracted.
Okay. Anyone else care? Arlen?
No, it's good. Arlen's Arlen's doesn't care right now. Arlen's picking sorcerer spells. He's looking at books and papers and documents.
Okay, I'll just roll a bunch of d20s for the NPCs. Oh, those are awful rolls.
Oh god.
So Mortenzie in the middle of
combat or something.
Ooh. A hero point to give some sort of benefit to Mortenzie because of his encounter with Xorbinius.
Tumor.
Okay. Since Xorbinius has something to do with a mirror and you have gazed into a mirror, I'm going to give you a spell-like ability that once per day you can cast effectively a minor mirror image, which gives you a single mirror image.
Oh, that is awesome.
We'll call it a spell-like ability. It's considered a first-level spell, and you use your charisma bonus.
Okay, cool.
We'll call it minor mirror image.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. Since that was a
Very,
pivotal,
very
like
kind of you,
that was
by
it. I'm not going to give away spell-like abilities for every spend of a hero point, but if you do things like that during or around the cool scene,
He did say he did, during the scene.
Yeah.
He did say he wants to ramp up the power.
Yep. Hey, we give the spell like Xorbinius's reflection of self or something like that.
It's like exactly is the name. Sense of self. But it's like a rogue talent or the ninja talent that does that.
Yep.
So.
We'll call it imaginary friend.
Oh, nice. Reflections of Imaginary Friends, a book by Mortenzie and Xorbinius. Oh no. What's the book titles tonight? Hell yeah, fitty fitty. All right.
Shakalaka.
And so basically you sneak out of the tavern, and they're leading you out of the foreigner quarter of Fallenstone.
Stranger danger, man. Stranger danger.
The
Why are you getting in
the
that
two
van?
twins with their guns bribe the guard at the gate to allow you through.
Okay.
You hear one of them say no questions, and I didn't see nothing.
Sounds good.
Okay. They bring you across Fallenstone. This place is a maze. Give me an int check or some sort of survival roll if you want to keep track of how to get back.
I've got survival.
Knowledge, architecture, engineering might also work. Some other skill if you wanted to.
Survival is.
Ah,
the
yeah, no
only
problem.
thing
Take a
I
left
got.
here, take a
Close.
right over here. You know,
Yeah.
like you found some
Jump over
landmarks.
sleeping guy. Yeah.
Yeah, you found some landmarks, and just you're able to remember your way back.
The sleeping guy is the best landmark.
Okay, they bring you to what looks like a row of barracks.
Okay.
And I'm going to draw some rather long, large buildings in red. There are soldiers wandering all around this street. They stop before they enter into the direct street where there are many long houses with soldiers. He's staying in the second one over.
All right. And this is my wagon.
Yeah, let me. They do have a cart nearby. It's like a small, like a mule cart. They uncover the mule cart, and there's like a bunch of salvage. Not Xorbinius, Mortenzie, you don't quite know what it's all valued at. It looks like scrap metal, bits of armor and weapons,
Okay.
like all used stuff. Tell them you have some winnings from the gladiatorial contest. Tell them that you know that he can help get rid of things.
Yes, yes.
Try not to pull too many of his friends with him.
Very well.
They're gonna give you a name. And his name is Omergerd. I don't have the name. Fucking DM's work is never done. This guy's name.
It's hilarious for how little money is being spent for this particular favor and the completely unknown level of risk that it comes with.
Mortenzie's just like, I can buy mirrors.
Okay, his name is Lieutenant Nevern. He's a procurement officer.
Oh. Oh. He is Imperium.
They look at each other. Yes.
I hate the Imperium.
They smirk at this. Just get him out here. We'll do the rest.
As you wish.
And you notice them taking out of their belts like specific ammunition, and they're kind of having a quick conversation about which ammunition to use, and they're loading that into these long rifles. While another one is picking out specific bullets and loading it into this weird barrel, the silver barrel on this curved wand. You know that the Imperium has guns. It's just something that you've never been able to touch.
Yep. I will go now. I'm not on that. Am I on that map? I am not on that map. Is that on Conversation or Fallenstone?
No, I'm on. I've moved way to the left of the inn, and I can force you guys there. There's the cart, and they seem to wander around the corner and kind of dive into the shadows a bit. You can stick around.
And this one?
No, they said second barrack over.
Oh, barrack over. Where are the doors on these places?
Just out of the front is fine.
Okay. Okay. Walks over.
Okay. Let's see how guarded the back of the barrack is. Are you sneaking?
Sorry?
Are you sneaking?
No, he's walking. Like just.
Okay. Let's see how lucky you are. 3, there's a patrol nearby. 1, it's like you just managed to wander around. 2 is somebody needs to make a perception check. Okay, we'll say a DC 18 perception check. Nope. Okay, you seem to come at the back of it. There is a trail. There are some latrines that have been dug, and the latrines lead to like some sort of storm drain as part of the castle. There's a castle wall and some ruins. It doesn't look like many people spend time out the back, but there are stairs that lead up, and there's a door that leads in. It is summer, so the door is propped open with a chamber pot.
Okay.
And let's see if I can find some Imperial-looking soldiers. There's a couple of guys inside that are... sounds like they're rolling dice. Come on! Come on! I need a VIN! I need a VIN! Ah, fucking Vosa! They're laughing. I win again. You're fucking lucky. Keep it down. The captain hears us. Yeah. Let's go again. You don't have anything left. Well, next week I will.
He knocks on the door.
Okay. Fuck. Oh, it's a dwarf. What do you want?
Oh, I have no luck with dice.
Give me a bluff check. Are you meta comment, Mark? Are you meta comment, Mark?
Meta comment, yes.
Can we take a moment to admire Mark's handlebars? Talk about that on his facial
Not
hair.
only, we can actually create a montage for the growth and development from when it went from like creepy 70s stash, and before then it was like the Mark, you shouldn't have that facial hair. Like the early phases were no.
Yeah, my mechanic asked me if I'd been banned from Chuck E. Cheese yet.
Yeah, funny. All right, give me a diplomacy check or a bluff check.
He's gonna go. Which is his highest?
These guys look like 3 young recruits. There are rows and rows of what look like bunk beds.
Diplomacy check. 21. I'm here to see Lieutenant Nevron.
One of Nevron's, huh? All right, you gotta play dice with us first.
Okay.
What do you got? You got any pennies? He looks richer than pennies. I don't know. He's got this weird look to him. He smells like a slave, but
I have a gold coin.
that'll do.
Okay. I get to play with the humans today.
Fuck, are all dwarves that rich? I don't know.
I don't know either.
They chuckle at that. Are you purposefully losing?
No. He's gonna roll. He doesn't
okay.
know how to purposely lose at dice.
All right, so you roll the dice, and then they're betting on whether you roll higher or lower on the total.
Oh, okay.
So roll 2d6.
Seven.
All right, so you're gonna roll higher or lower than 7.
Lower.
Okay, the 3 guys take your bet.
Ah. There we go. Oh.
Ah, damn. Sorry about your luck. Vosa. They're all laughing. You got any more gold coins there?
No, I have no more gold.
There's one guy who's biting it and the other one's trying to take it. He's like, fuck off.
Until maybe I speak to Nevrin. Lieutenant Nevrin, then maybe.
Hey, Nev. I'll get him. So, where you from, dwarf? Don't ask him that. We probably fucking rolled over his village or something. Dwarves live for a long time. That would have happened a long time
yes,
ago.
you did, and slaughtered my people.
They don't seem too sure
It
about
was
that.
a massacre. I'm still not over it.
Thankfully, you're yeah, what do you want?
Thankfully for who? Thankfully for who?
He says he's one of yours. He ain't one of mine. What do you want?
I have some things to sell you. You are the procurement officer, yes? I am a gladiator, and I have some winnings and things I have won that I don't need. But you could buy them, and then I could have gold, and I can gamble with your friends. Apparently, I'm a Vosa.
Yeah, I think I recognize him. Did you fight Gan?
Yes, he hit me very hard.
He fucking drove this guy into the ground. How are you still walking?
One foot in front of the other.
Oh, that's what's wrong with him. He got hit in the head really hard.
Very hard, yes.
Quick, before our captain comes, what are these winnings? Says the lieutenant.
Oh, I have some things from before. I have a magical spear. I have some rings I don't need because they do the same thing as the ring I have, and other magical trinkets. Oh, and
You have
I have
magic.
yes.
Give me a bluff check.
No, I have magic.
Are you selling it to him?
If he pays enough, sure.
Are you saying these words to lure him around the corner?
Yes.
Okay, give me a bluff. Give me a
You
bluff
have
check.
intent to deceive.
You have actually.
19!
I'm gonna give you a +2 because you do have magical things, and that
21.
helped the lie.
21.
Okay. Let's see what this procurement officer of the Imperium, who might have his fingers in other things, or procuring things that he shouldn't. He is a that, and what level is he? Ooh. Which means that this is that.
Not as this as that.
It's time for you to roll low, Modron. It is that time.
You should use your knock out the blow.
9.
He does not know.
Yeah, all right. Hey, do you want us to come with him? Nah, I can handle idiot here.
Come. Come.
The fuck are your magic? Why didn't you bring it with you?
Because it's in a cart.
You
Lots
sure?
of my things.
I just keep a watching for the captain. All right.
Who's the captain? Should I be scared of the captain?
Yeah, you should be scared of the captain. Captain catches us, I might just have to I might have to confiscate all that magic of yours.
Oh no, don't do that. Yeah, there's my cart there. I've hidden the good stuff at the bottom.
Okay. He gets a perception check against the 2 hiding bounty hunters. Yep. The bounty hunters have a plus. These guys are not omnipotent. 10, 14. Okay, he doesn't see them and wanders right up to the cart. This is your stuff?
Yes, it's on the bottom.
Show me.
All right.
He's looking around.
Here we go.
You left
Here
magic
we
sitting
go.
out all here by itself. Are you
It's
hidden
hidden
mad?
on the bottom of the cart. Yeah. Look at this hammer. Smack.
All right, one more bluff check as you were about to turn turn violent on him. He will roll his opposed +7.
Come on, roll good. Damn it. No, he's going to pick it up. He knows.
Yeah, I'll show you. Although he rolled a 1, it is an opposed skill check. Oh,
Yep, he
funny.
gets
Even with the +2, he beats the DC. Okay, he's like, what the? And I think it's initiative time. There's you, there's the bounty hunters, and then there's him.
I didn't realize you were supposed to hit him. I thought you were just supposed to like bring him.
Oh, Mortenzie gets the idea what's going on here. Unless they're using merciful ammo.
Both of them step out of the shadows. There's one that points his a 6-shooter at him and fires it. For some reason, the gun is not making any noise, but there's smoke. I just rolled a 20.
An 8?
Oh, okay.
No, the 20 is
20.
what's facing up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The lighting doesn't help.
Yeah, the lighting. Okay, so the guy just got gut shot with some strange ammunition that didn't make the other one decides to throw something instead. Like he had the long rifle in his hand and he kind of threw a bag at him, hitting him. It looked like he got tangled. He's still standing, however. Although guns are ×4 crit weapons. Give me a second.
Don't get crit. Just like blow out your spleen.
Just because I don't want to show Mortenzie how much damage it is. Although he's right in front of him, so that's +3,
Mortenzie
that's
can make a
12,
heal
20,
check for a craft
24,
weaponsmith.
30, 27, 31 on lethal. That doesn't knock out the lieutenant. Then it's the lieutenant's go. No, Mortenzie.
Okay, Mortenzie.
He's flat-footed still.
Yeah. He's going to do... he's going to rage, but hit him non-lethally with the hammer.
Okay.
I'm assuming there was no blood from the hit.
No, it looked like he's like doubled over in pain, and there doesn't seem to be blood coming out of it. A bunch of little beads are falling to the ground, though.
Yeah. He's like, oh, that's what we're doing. He turns like the spiky end of the hammer away. Rage and kerpow.
Oh, Duke's liking the die roller? Is that what's going on?
Come on. Flat-footed. Boom. 20. Do I confirm that critical? How's he looking?
Hurt?
Oh no.
He's bloodied by the non-lethal. He took 31.
Yeah, I won't confirm the critical.
Okay. So you basically are grabbing the hammer, and you're like, oh shit! And you went tick over top of his head.
Yep.
Roll damage.
So. Oh no, it's
randomly is crying for blood.
Chat does not like it when you skip out on the crits.
Sorry, guys. I want to get paid.
Xorbinius
I want
wants
to get paid. You want to get paid? It's like 250 gold pieces or something.
It's more money than you got.
True, but I got a pie and a beer.
Yeah, hobo.
Pie, beer.
Yeah, you're gonna have your pie and your beer. Mortenzie's gonna be balling. That's right. I said
Mirrors.
ballin'.
Yeah, like crying. Well, how happy he is.
39 non-lethal.
Oh, that knocks him out. Just, he just falls over into the goo. The two of them are moving quickly. Help us get him into the cart.
Mortenzie helps throw him in the cart.
Okay.
Very roughly, he just jumps out and throws him in because he's got a strength at 22 right now.
Okay. You notice one of them taking out a potion bottle, and they're feeding it to him.
Okay.
He turns invisible.
Oh, you are very good at this.
And you don't mind helping us push this out.
Yes. Mortenzie helps them.
Don't worry. These fellows, what did you tell him?
Ahmed, do you realize how screwed we are?
Well,
Okay, just
it's
wondering
Mortenzie,
if
dude.
you're keeping up with what Mortenzie's been doing. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
well,
They push the cart out of that area. Some guards actually look into the cart and like make sure that it isn't scrap weapons is what they say. They look at the rest of you and they just send you along. You were seen. They take you about halfway back to the half tower.
Mhm.
Here's the rest. They give you the other bag. So you've got 10
500.
bloodstones worth 50 gold pieces each.
Hi, my name is Mortenzie. I was fighting in the gladiator pits earlier today. I would like to have a word with your procurement captain while I am going to be given magic items. Oh, he never came back. Oh, I don't know what happened.
You did well, Mortenzie. We may have other jobs for you in the future.
How will you find me? I move around a lot.
Our eyes are everywhere.
Okay. And he makes his way back to the tower.
Okay. Yeah, you already rolled the survival check. You managed to find your way back. Perception check to notice Mortenzie left for some time and wandered back out of the... Of course, he could be catching rats or cats or that sort of thing. You notice Mortenzie wanders back in. Whoever rolled a
Sam
23.
rolls a 1 again.
Yep.
So, beer and pie. But Widget knows.
Okay, Widget has stepped outside
Widget
for a
knows.
smoke, and you notice Mortenzie with a bit of hop in his step kind of coming back. Water. You notice this goblin's begging for water.
Well, gnomes have a racial hatred for gnomes, so he punches him in the face.
Whack! Alright, so Grop is now unconscious.
That might be a little much. So, where you been?
I was at work.
Don't worry now. Didn't seem like you brought nothing back.
Oh, yes, I got paid quite well, thank you.
Alright, I don't think Latara is hungry yet.
Oh, good. Good. I can't buy rats with my payment. Or can I?
Actually, wait a sec. Does Widget even know? Or is this a secret to
Oh.
You've been traveling for a long time, so give me 3 perception checks. We'll say you got to break 20. What is your stealth check, Mortenzie? Although you don't really hide it too well. When you're on the road,
No,
you guys
he
are
just
pretty
goes off
obvious.
and he brings bags of rats to the lady. He did
Yeah,
it in the middle of the bar.
DC 15. I need 3 of them for you to keep
I
track of.
brought her a bag. It's...
Yeah.
20, 23, 21.
Okay, so you've noticed the bags. One time it was bloodied, and you kind of were curious, I guess, and you noticed that Latara went off by herself, and you thought you saw her reaching into the bag and putting things into her mouth.
So, you didn't bring back the shopping, did you?
No. Oh, but no. Well, I kind of went shopping, but it wasn't real shopping. I was actually there for something else. But not for me. It was for someone else. But they got what they wanted, so Mortenzie got paid. I'm a good worker, they said.
Mortenzie's the perfect worker.
We're just gonna hold up his smoke in front of his eyes and move it back and forth to see if the eyes are moving properly.
Yeah,
Only
they're
one
moving.
is twisting.
Mortenzie's a pretty interesting dude.
That cowman really smacked the hell out of you.
Yes, he did. It was wonderful. You should try it sometime.
Think I'll let my mouth do the work.
You're going to hit yourself in the head with your mouth? How? That doesn't make any sense. You're weird. And he walks away.
Okay. A couple of days go by, and some people do approach Ratimer now that he knows that Samwell, the Stygian giant, has defeated their local champion, and there is somebody from the military that shows up to speak to Ratimer. Ratimer has a conversation with this person. He approaches the gladiators, like he actually finds a quiet moment where all the gladiators have gathered. He's gathered Arlen, Mortenzie, Sam, the champ, Ugg,
The champ! It's the champ!
Edward, and we'll say Roger. One of the local officers came by here. Apparently, the Duke of this realm and his soldiers found something special up north. Captured some strange enemy. As I understand, they're different than others. They want to throw one of these enemies into the pit to see what it can do.
Alright.
Mortenzie will fight. Mortenzie is eager to make up for his loss, even though it wasn't a real loss. It was technically a loss, but not for Mortenzie.
You're telling me that wasn't a loss, it was a gain?
It was very much so, yes.
Might I ask, what sort of foe is it? That's the thing. They seem to be closed-lipped about it.
Well, a one-on-one going in blind is kind of a tall order.
I did manage to hear something about it bled shadow.
Bled shadow. Can you touch it?
I'm not sure what this enemy is, but they want at least one gladiator from the Circus of Dread to face the thing. They do not want to risk, I suppose, their local heroes. We will make a considerable amount of money for this risk.
I had the word at least.
Oh, let Mortenzie make up for his win.
Gain. Wasn't a win. It was a gain.
Gain is a win.
Are you
No, it's
sure,
game.
Mortenzie? Do the others
Yes,
concur? I don't want to fight something that bleeds shadow. That sounds bad, says Roger. Besides, not a lot of place to move around in that place.
Well, I'm okay with Mortenzie going back in, but since this one isn't a very honorable match, I think we should be able to cast spells on him.
Agreed.
You know, buff him to the nines. Get him looking mighty fine for that fight.
They do not want the fight to end quickly.
Well, then you don't put Mortenzie in there, because Mortenzie either gets his ass kicked or he kicks the ass. He doesn't do anything in the middle.
If it wins, then we'll put someone... If it wins, then we'll put someone else in the ring.
Are we only doing one person at a time?
Yes, those are the rules around here.
I see.
But it's a captured monster thing. Is it alive?
Wow, that's quite the nick.
I mean, is it alive?
I assume that it can be slain, says Radimer.
Hello, Mr. Big Something.
No. Like, is it
live?
Is it people?
I believe so. They said something about Shadowkin.
Shadowkin. So, all right. I mean, if you want like a slow fight, then you'd want like me or an Ugg. If you want a fast fight, you'd use like Widget or the gnome. They're the gnomes. The gnomes are all fury and anger and then sleeping.
Winning is of the utmost importance. Oh, we are role-playing, mister. Some of the voices are well known because we're about 33 games into this campaign. So the voice that I'm making is of Radimer, who is their master. And these are a bunch of gladiators that are part of his gladiatorial school. And he's asking them, in a strange sort of way, normally masters tell, but for some reason he is asking his gladiators who wants to fight a mysterious enemy that the local army has captured from a far-off war. So.
And we know that this creature is shadowy.
He says he's learned very little. The army has been close-lipped. He's learned that it bleeds shadow, and they're called Shadowkin.
Shadowkin.
Those are the things that he heard.
Knowledge is with the F kernel.
Knowledge planes?
Does anyone have knowledge planes?
Multiple people have knowledge planes. Widget's knowledge planes is 15. Sam's knowledge planes, ooh la la, it's 13.
Okay.
He was raised by rock people.
Neither one of you knows exactly what these things are called. They're not the proper names. They're not proper names that you understand.
So, you know what that is? Probably from the shadow plane. Let's just say we're throwing it out there.
The 15, you could make the guess about the shadow plane.
Yeah, that's... Just
what
throwing
the
it out there.
Fucking 14.
Roger goes,
No.
what the fuck's a shadow plane?
It's like the ethereal, but made of shadow.
In Imperial Common, says Roger.
Is it alive or is it undead? Knowledge religion?
If it bleeds, it's not undead.
Knowledge religion, Marty?
What is the question that you're asking, Arlen?
Is it undead?
Yeah.
Given that you don't know what the shadow plane is, it's kind of hard to. You can give me a knowledge religion to see if you know of any undead called Shadowkin.
Okay.
So, Roger, let's see if we can get this
Nope.
through your.
You think they're
Yeah.
talking about shadows, and feel free to look up the entry for shadow in the bestiary.
Cool.
They are strength-draining, incorporeal undeads. They look like somebody's shadow. They sneak up onto you, they touch you, and drain your strength. And if all of your strength is drained, you turn into a shadow.
I don't think this is a good idea, fellas.
Yeah, there's 3 hours difference between where I am on the west coast and them on the east coast. So yeah, it's 3 a.m. for them. We'll be finishing up once you guys decide who's gonna fight the shadow, Kim.
So you want to know about the shadow plane? Now let's see if we can get this through your hair. I think you got some vomit in your hair. Let's be perfectly honest. Maybe you want to bring your head down so the oxygen's a little better, so you can get it in there. But we got the plane and the material, and then on top of that, we've got the ethereal. On top of that, we got the shadow, and they're all the same place, but like stacked up like a sandwich.
You're getting
then-
a bunch of looks. That's fucking nonsense, says Roger.
What are you talking about?
Sam, yeah, it's like but then there's rock, and the rock's in the middle.
So how do you...
Edward is like, they have been drinking. I don't know if they are making any sense to you, but they're not making any sense to me. What does this have to do with sliced ham?
No, well, the sliced ham would be the shadow plane.
Okay,
It goes in the middle.
everyone's throwing things at you if you keep on talking about the shadow plane.
Shadow plane sandwich. This is what happens when you roll a 15 on your knowledge check and then pretend you can just teach somebody about the thing.
And nobody else rolled any higher. You've got Arlen fretting about incorporeal undead.
These things are very dangerous. They'll suck you dry, Sam. Don't.
Oh,
You know...
Roger's laughing at that. I think I know
No,
her.
I'm serious.
So, well, no. If they captured it, it can't be a ghost. I mean, this place is haunted. We know that. I told you, it's haunted.
Well,
Whole place is haunted.
that does make sense, but it's unlikely that I would get it wrong. But if it benefit of the doubt, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. It's fine. It's fine. So,
So, who
perhaps
is going?
it could be.
I doubt that they are making people fight shadows here, says Ratimer to Arlen. If they are, there's deep problems, and I will be on hand to deal with them.
Right, but so we need to know more about this thing before we decide who will fight.
That's the point.
Ratimer.
They want to learn about its fighting capability, which is very odd that the army has dragged something down here and does not know about its fighting capability.
Ratimer,
What?
is there any difference in the pay depending on who we stick in?
No. But we will be compensated
Not
well.
it.
Apparently these creatures have delivered quite the number of losses to the soldiers, and they want their comeuppance. course, whatever it is has struck a bit of fear amongst these soldiers that they are not simply killing it themselves.
Well,
One moment. We know
Sam's the
something.
champ. We already know he's the champ.
Well, no, hold on. Let's before you think about gladiators, we need to think of a couple of things. Soldiers, Imperial soldiers, use guns. So either these things are immune to these bullets, or they're very hard to hit. Does that make sense? Otherwise, they'd have blasted them to pits. Then, considering that, does it affect who would fight it?
No, apparently
Well-
not. I will pick one of you if you do not pick yourself. Radimir's getting tired.
Well, it comes down to this. Do you want to redeem the gnome's reputation here? Do you want to show off Ugg's skills? Or do you want to put Sam out another time?
I don't care. I want us to win.
Then you take a step back and think first. You seem upset. Now is not the time. Give it a minute. We'll decide the right person so we do
Someone's
win.
forgetting who's on the other which end of the chain they're
Yeah,
on.
oh,
Jesus.
you know, Radimir's fucking starting to get really mad. Then I appoint you, Arlen the Wise, to make the right decision. Defender
Very
of
well.
the light.
Very well.
He stalks off.
It's a shadow creature.
Yeah, that's what our... Just because it says shadow doesn't...
All of your companions are now looking at Arlen. Some of them want to fight, some of them don't. Roger's hiding in his mug. Edward's like, I don't know what this is. You could pick any one of us, we'd be in equal danger.
Can we at least take a look at it? When is the fight?
Don't know.
Few days.
Right. If we can find out where it is, perhaps we can take a look at it. Whether legally or illegally. Who's our best sneak here?
Hmm?
Not seeing any takers, alright?
What are you looking at me for?
Can you get in? Can you see what it's like? Perhaps cast something very simple on it and see how it behaves. Some creatures are very resistant to magics. It would tell us quite a bit.
I
Or
mean,
some
we
of
could
them bypass magics.
try to sneak in, but I imagine that they've got it in some dark dungeon somewhere.
Of course they do. They're afraid of it. It'll be in the deepest pits.
Well,
So,
wait. This place has humans over here and demi-humans over there. Why don't we send a human?
can you look like a human? I think you're very well equipped for being. Well, this seems to be your kind of thing.
Widget points to Roger and Edward. Why don't we send a human to go spy?
I don't think they're gonna have access.
I could have
Human or
probably
not.
fucking did it if I was still a fucking soldier, says Roger.
I'm sure you
But
could
you're
have.
not.
I'm sure you could have, but I'm interested in why the soldiers are not tearing them apart with their guns.
What makes you think they're not?
Have you ever heard of the Imperium bringing any soldier back, any creature back for testing?
Yeah, us.
Yeah, all the time. It's
Yeah, but
it's
they're
what
not.
they do.
They're not afraid of us.
Well, not anymore. We bleed like
No,
they
not
do.
as a people. As individuals, yes, but not as a people. This is an army of dark things. They're shitless scared of them. Some things about them, we don't know what it is. It's a surprise. How can you send one of us not knowing if they'd be able to fight it or not?
Arlen.
I'll punch it. He'll pretzel it. He'll club it. He'll thingy-mabob it. The thing that
Yes.
spins.
Yes.
He'll
any one
use a
of
little
you-
sword and slice it. And then he will throw bolts at it from his, the thingy. The
Think-
crossbow.
Don't
Think
be
about-
a wuss, Arlen.
Think about
Don't
the
be a
things that
wuss.
you're suggesting.
What's that, Xorbinius? Yeah.
I suppose you could also,
Do you know why we did not get ambushed in the trail?
Cats.
Fucking cats. It's because I put some thought into it. Think about what you're gonna do before you jump in and get yourself killed.
And cats.
This does not seem like a very sound or very normal thing. This is very strange. We should find out more about it as possible. They don't care if we die. They couldn't care less.
Yes, that is correct.
In fact, they're probably betting on us dying and want to see what works and what does not work. So, unfortunately for them, I want to win. Don't want anyone here dying.
Oh, and Mortenzie goes to hug you.
Get off me! Get off me!
Okay, so it sounds like you guys want to
You
go.
were given a job. Pick one.
It sounds like you guys are going to go spy instead of making a decision
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ireland's not going to send anybody against something that he thinks the guns and the soldiers are. They beat the living crap out of his livelihood very quickly. So he's worried about something that's scaring the shit out of them.
Got it.
And
That
he
is
wants to know more.
surprisingly wise. I think this is a good place to leave it. We are going to play tomorrow at 4 p.m. PST. We will switch to the Masters for that game. However, what I want to do right now is quickly tally some XP, and we need to name the game for tonight. We tend to name our games after we play them because the story unfolds by playing the game. So everyone is at the table. Cool.
Knockout blow.
No. Fallen stone, fallen gnome.
One punch.
Fallen Gnome. I like it.
Fallenstone.
Everyone was here. Ahmed showed up.
Either that or the champ is here.
Woo!
And that's why they call me the champ.
That's why they call me the champ.
I eagerly await these shadows to appear, as do I. As do I. We've been hinting at something shadowy for some time now with these guys.
Good thing I got reincarnated with something with dark vision.
So what did the gladiators fight and do tonight? They
Punched the shit out of
they
a
crossed by.
minotaur.
They shot daggers at the people at the roadside inn, which was kind of funny. And then you reached Fallenstone and met a bunch of these weird people at the Half-Tower. So there's some role-playing XP there.
We didn't punch Paul.
Yes, some role-playing experience there. There was
What a
the fight against the gladiator, against the minotaur ×2. The minotaur is a minotaur with 4 fighter levels.
CR 7 or 8?
It doesn't quite scale like that.
Well, you -1 for the not having the right gear, right?
Yeah. He's kind of like CR6, CR7. I'll give you 2 CR7s. Not 7 CR2s, 2 CR7s. All right. Then there was... Well, it's a CR7 and a CR6 because he lost.
He lost. Yeah. It could not. It was like a
But then-
glorious like.
But then
oh,
Mortenzie helped run over basically a 5th level bard.
just beat his ass. That guy, if he's a 5th level bard, he has to learn how to lie and know if other people are lying better.
He doesn't.
What
He
the
didn't
hell
have the
was he
versatility.
thinking?
He had 0 ranks because you tend to do that because you get versatile performance later. and he might have took something else.
He's doing it wrong. You put one rank in, and oh
Yes,
god.
that's
There
what
was
you
the
have to
3
do, you
soldiers
put
that
one
you
rank.
that you fooled, and a little bit of XP for role playing this last little bit.
Xorbinius.
Oh, the fucking Xorbinius thing. That what level is Mortenzie?
He's
5, 5th. Okay, I will give you a level equivalent XP award there, and then I need to add these totals to each of the gladiators. Give a token amount to the masters because that represents. Okay. That's going to take me a bit to do. I will let you guys know if any of those guys have leveled. It's about $2,000 for those guys, so it's a good chunk. Good seeing everyone that came out. Oh, we need a name. Oh, we did. Fallen Gnome. Good.
One punch.
Randomly's got a good one here. It's Fallen Gnome, Risen Stone.
Yes.
Stone. Reflections of Xorbinius.
That's that one's pretty good. Yeah.
The dude's favor hasn't popped up yet, right?
Which one?
The
Goblin?
goblin.
Nope. He hasn't asked for his favor yet.
Okay.
Okay. So it looks like you guys are going to adventure a little bit more in Fallenstone.
Yep.
Which is cool.
Yep.
Yeah, you gave me time. We had a week off, and I'm like, man, let's create a bar scene and populate it just full of randos, and each with a little mini plot line that you could pull on, and it's interesting which ones you gravitated towards versus others. Okay, cool. Thanks for those that are regulars for stopping by. It was good to see all of you and all of the new folks that came into the channel and followed. We appreciate your follow and enjoy hanging out with you guys. So this has been episode 33 of Dread and Circus. We'll see you tomorrow for episode 34, where we switch to the Masters, about 4 p.m. PST. I hope you guys enjoy this as much as we do. Peace.
See it?
Good night, guys.
Morning, I guess, for us.
Good morning, guys.